Everybody ready? You guys good? Everybody doing good? Great. Good to see everybody. First full day of pads, as far as getting the pants on with the, with the thigh boards and everything. Not a bad day. Thought we kind of massaged our way into it, which I'd rather see us come out quicker and sharper. But I do think we got a lot accomplished today. Looking across the board, had a couple skill guys make some plays today. Ashton Brill made some plays in traffic across the middle. That was really nice to see. Eskridge had a couple real nice interceptions, and was real pleased, with the tempo of the way we went about our kicking game into the team period. So all in all, pretty good day's work. Got some work to do, but we're up to the challenge. So with that, anything you guys got?
Questions? Stephen?
So Joey Nassib has
Yeah, Joey Nassib separated his shoulder, so we're hoping for the best. We'll get a MRI results back here pretty quick. Joe's been just a valuable teammate for a long time. I'm extremely close to him, and disappointing, but he's a tough little cowboy, and when they tell him he'll be able to get back, he'll be back 3 days before that. So we're going to find some things out here in a little bit.
Is there anyone else you guys are concerned about? I saw Eric Groom when we were there, we saw him not participate in a couple drills. I know he had.
Yeah, no, Eric's just had a little bit of he had a little procedure done on his knee earlier in the summer just to clean things up, so we're being smart, trying to get his his quadricep back before we go full go with him. Too many reps.
Questions for Coach? Ryan?
You mentioned Darrell Eskridge made a couple of nice interceptions. Is that one of those mixed emotion type things when you see somebody on the defense grab some interceptions and then your quarterback's throwing some interceptions?
Yeah, I mean, it goes both ways. I was told a long time ago by a very smart coach, that's the best part about being a head coach. You can take the positive side to, what would be a negative. So if they threw a touchdown pass over top of our head in the past, I would lose my mind for a while. Now I'm cheering for the offense, saying good job, and save it for the meeting room to get mad at the DB and vice versa. So it is. The one thing I'll say is, Darrell, he's got good ability to find that football in the air. He's definitely a ball hawk, and that's what I loved about him when I first met him down in Miami. Watching him play is, he just has a real knack for going and getting that football, and he'll make the rest of the quarterbacks even better because. The one play we had some sort of an over route, or it might have been a corner, and it was open, but Darrell made a hell of a play. And so from a coach's point of view, you're like, okay, schematically, looks like a pretty good offensive scheme, and the throw really wasn't late. It was just a really nice play by a damn good safety.
Other questions for Coach?
What are your expectations for Darrell this year?
To get better every day. I know I'm like a broken record with you guys, but it's the truth. I don't like looking too far down the road. One day at a time, get a little bit better. Worry about things that you can control on a daily basis, and good things will happen eventually. And that's the way we approach it with everybody.
Stephen?
I'm curious how you see Brisley fitting into the return game. What do you kind of expect from him this year there?
To do what he did last year in the Texas Bowl. Every play he's in. Want to take good care of him too. We have to develop a couple guys because he's a big part of our offense. But he's definitely a dynamic return guy, especially with the punt returns, as well as kick returns. And we have a few other guys that we'll look at in both areas as well. Richie's been extremely solid. Richie stacked up a ton of hidden yards for us over the years because he catches everything. And a lot of people don't realize how important that is. Villanova will be they're going to be a team that likes to do the scrum kick, where they dash out to the right and kick it on the run. And, it'd be a chance maybe we put two guys back there, try to field some short ones and have our other guy back. So it's nice having a guy like Richie because he's as solid as they come with catching the ball. He can catch everything. And then, we all know Brisley's got a lot of ability. Last year he had that broken finger, and we didn't want to make a big deal out of it, but that's when we got away from having him catch punts and kickoffs and that sort of thing. And then that was the beauty of the bowl game is time to really heal up and feel good about it. But I think we have some dynamic kids. I told you guys Wednesday. What is today, Wednesday? Okay, so we had some freshmen do some good things. I'm excited about Irvin Phillips. I think Steve Ishmael's got a chance to be a very good player. Adlai Anoise is one of the sharpest kids I've been around in a long time. He's picked things up extremely well and being able to move from different positions, inside, outside. I've been pleased with him. Jamal Custis is a raw young guy out there, but it's hard to teach that 6'6", 235, and he can run, and I'm excited about him. On the defensive side, I like our linebackers, our freshman linebackers. JT's made some good plays. Paris Bennett is going to be a very good football player. Colton Moskell and Zaire Franklin, just what I thought they'd be. You know, tough, hard-nosed kids that learn well. That room learns extremely well. Same with Irvin Phillips. Been really impressed with him. Very few missed assignments for a young guy. You know, and I know I miss some. The young corners, the young DBs in general, like him. Rodney Williams. You guys are going to like this guy. You guys are going to like this guy. Jawan did some nice things. You know, the other thing we're doing is I'm playing Corey Winfield at corner now. Decided to move Corey to corner. I think he's too good of an athlete to be a backup or a backup to a backup. And I like his length. You know, he's got close to a 40-inch vertical jump. I like his athleticism. And I've had good success. You guys will remember Damon Merkerson. We flipped him over, and he became a very good corner for us. Prior to that, I've had some really good ones. You guys remember Irvin Fryer? Had a great career up there in New England. And his son, London Fryer, was a wide receiver at Western Michigan. We moved and ended up becoming an all-conference corner. A kid named Kelvin Hayden. He's in his 10th year now with the Bears. He was our #1 receiver at Illinois. And then Coach Turner hired me, and I talked him into moving him, and he led the Big Ten in interceptions. I'm not saying Corey's going to do that, but I think there'll be a day where Corey Winfield's a very good corner and very unselfish young man. I hit him on it. He dropped his chin for 5 or 10 minutes, picked up the phone, talked to his uncle, maybe his dad too, and came back, and the meeting was ready to go. And I've been extremely pleased with his work ethic. And that's that unselfishness that we talk about. You know, what can I do to help the team? And you know, Corey Winfield's a great example of that right now. Go ahead, oh, sorry. Tom, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Bombers, go Bombers.
Right. He's getting ready.
He's getting ready. They report on the 13th, so he's at the river right now with his buddies, getting mentally right. Go play at Ithaca.
Coach Welch, right?
Coach Welch, he's the best.
Yeah. All right, my question is transitioning to full pads today. You know, how did the guys do with that?
Wasn't as quick as I wanted it to be. Wasn't as sharp as I wanted it to be at the onset. That's where you miss some of those guys up front that had been around for a long time, because they get that thing right, and felt like we massaged our way into it. So, looking forward to day 2 being better, and tomorrow we'll liven it up even a little bit more. But wasn't discouraged at all. I just would like it to be at a higher level tomorrow, and it will be.
Were you guys excited? Were they ready to go?
They were excited. When they see live on the script, which we didn't do any live yet, when they see live on the script, it comes alive a lot quicker. And, I have to be smart and careful about that, because I'd like to go live. I'd like to go live every play if we could. That'd be stupid. But, so I got to back off and, not be a dummy. So we'll get there. A Fan Fest, so you guys know, is coming up Saturday. We're going to have a light practice in the morning, so the kids are freshened up. We will liven it up a little bit over there in the soccer field. They got it lined. I saw it driving in this morning, and I was juiced up, because I know we're going to do some tackling on Saturday, and, hopefully not too many missed tackles, but some blocking, tackling, and, that'll be a blast for the kids. Fans come out and can't wait to see the fans, can't wait to see the kids. We've had a great group of young kids, little rugrats running around these last couple of years, and I always look forward to seeing them, and I know our kids do as well. It's a nice break in the action for our kids, just to kind of see, the people they're going to be playing for, the people in the community and the kids in the community they're going to be playing for. So, I guess I'll invite everybody, take a second here to invite everybody out in the community. Come on out to Fan Fest and it's going to be a great day. I think they're going to have some of those jumpy gyms and whatever they call those things. And so that'll be fun for the Rugrats. And just come on out and enjoy, hopefully, a beautiful day of football and a great day to just kind of break the mode you're usually in.
Ron Thompson mentioned maybe having a similar reaction to Corey about being changed last year. You know, he didn't love it at first, moving from defense to defense to up. You know what I mean?
I know, from offense to defense.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Could you sense that? And at what point in the season did you feel like he maybe embraced defense more?
Ron?
Yeah.
He's an unselfish guy too. You know, he probably whispered it behind the scenes and all that because he was just, you know, a kid that was successful in high school with the ball in his hands and that sort of thing. But, you know, he's embraced it very well. And, you know, I love Ron Thompson. He's once again, he really is. He's an unselfish kid and he'll do anything for the team. But, you know, for Corey and Ron both and all those kids, one thing I noticed is they got more phone numbers from pretty girls on campus after they moved to defense. And I don't know what that is, why that is. I was a quarterback, and you know I used to wonder why the defensive guys, you know, had that opportunity until I met Missy, and then I said okay. But I think it's a great opportunity for them to enjoy embracing change.
You didn't have the quarterback luck with the ladies?
I did. I married Missy.
What?
You know what I mean? It's the pinnacle. It's like a slam dunk.
Last question, Stephen.
Actually, Sue was telling us today that Hearns is now with you guys in camp. And that Franklin Santos decided to
Yeah, Frank decided to hang up the cleats. Frank Santos, young man, walk on. You know, he's played both wide receiver and DB for us, and you know, I think he just decided it was his time. And difficult decision, I'm sure, for him moving forward. But you know, the one thing I have been impressed with him is he's done really well with his academics and his internships, and I think Frank is going to do real well for himself. We'll miss him. But it's another opportunity for the next guy. You know, one of the most difficult things I've had to do since I've been here is tell Hearns Laguerre that I wasn't going to bring him to camp early, you know, as well as Kennedy Kadoa and a handful of young men, which is a good problem to have because we haven't had that. So we have guys, you know, looking through that fence that want to be on the field. As a coach, you know, you hate giving a youngster bad news, but you know, with one guy departing, it opens another door up for Hearns, and he was back out there today getting practice number 1. He'll have to go through 5 before he's full go, but you know, you're saddened with one opportunity leaving, and you know, you're excited and you're heightened for the opportunity for Hearns to be back in because he's salt of the earth type guy.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay,
Bring me back
have a
tomorrow.
good one.
Appreciate it. Thanks. All right.